So here we are at Alton Towers, and Mark's in shot, and it is recording, just so you know. We're finally here.
Finally here, after an hour.
Yeah, it's taken a fair while to get into the park, hasn't it? So
an hour to get in the car park and then into the park. But we're in now anyway.
Yeah,
happy days.
Happy days. So we have Fastpass today, don't we?
Yes, we have Fastpass today.
Do you want to talk us through the process so far?
All you have to do is you can buy it online. We've gone for the
Fastrack Gold, isn't it?
Yeah,
I believe.
£65 one. Once you get it, you get an email that comes through. You can then put it into your Apple Wallet if you have an iPhone. Should the same on Android as well. Hopefully then you scan it at each of the rides then.
Yeah, there's a bit of light reflection on it, so what we'll try and do is bring it right. Oh, there we go, spot on. You can see it now. So you get a barcode and it can go straight in your Apple Wallet just like that. So yeah. I guess that we just scan that at every ride, Mark.
I'm guessing so.
Yeah.
And then cause there's only 12 rides on it, all the coasters. Runaway Mountain, obviously. I can't remember which other flat rides are on it. I'm guessing that once you've used it once, then that's it for that ride, and it comes up on their system somewhere. So
it's been, what, 6 months since we were last here, at least? Was it late last year, wasn't it?
October.
So 8 months almost.
Yeah.
And it's probably been nearly 2 years since we actually filmed a vlog at Alton Towers. So there is obviously Mark's here, Scott's behind the camera, Jimmy's here too, Chris and Gemma are here. Mike was on his way, but unfortunately got sidetracked by going to Freeport Talk.
Wanted a footy top, didn't he?
He's heard that there's some goalkeeper tops available, so unfortunately we're not going to see Mike today. No,
retro Schmeichel top.
Retro Schmeichel, no. All joking aside, Mike is unfortunately working today, so he can't join us, but he'll be in another vlog soon. So whilst you're on camera, Mark,
yeah,
what ride are you most looking forward to today?
Wicker Man.
Wicker Man.
Wicker Man and Nemesis.
The Nemesis. Good stuff. We're going to try and do all the coasters with this Fastpass, even the Smiler, aren't we? So.
Even the Smiler. Best part about having this Fastpass though, back row and Nemesis.
Back row and Nemesis. Sounds good to me.
Back row and we'll even do the Smiler and Oblivion and see how they're running and going.
Definitely.
Chicane, the F1.
Go on.
F1.
Come on, off you go. Easy on that second corner, okay? Easy on the second one. Not too fast. Ready? It's a full turn. And he's coming up on the outside. He's going
How did he do?
How did you do? I think that was textbook.
Textbook?
It made it look easy, that.
It made it look easy. There they come. Nice choice of jumper. Hello.
My days. That's flying.
A bit, feeling a bit on the ball spot.
Mildly moist.
Yeah, on the ball spot. Just a touch of rain.
How many rides have we done so far?
None. Keep looking at the QZ with Fastpass like I'll sit it out for a minute.
Yeah.
Smiler's gone down and obviously Oblivion's now at 60 minutes. But Jimmy's going on mixtape anyway.
Yeah. Mixtape it is first. You're not having a go?
No, I'm
not joining the retro squad?
Not for a time being. Might have a go of Funk and Fly, but not for me, mixtape.
What's the reason behind that then?
I did enough spinning rides last week.
No picnics allowed. Stocking up for the day. So while we're recording, Mark, once you've finished investigating Jimmy's, we've eaten. What do you think of woodcutters while it's recording? Because I was just getting a random shot and I thought I might as well ask you.
Burger was alright, got to be honest with you. Chips were alright as well. Came pretty quickly as well, so been alright, The only thing it needs is better signal in the area.
Yes.
Because it's
because you've got to order using
just
this.
blocking my face out, is that what it is?
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't pick it up and show anyone, so I thought I would.
Yeah, that's the only thing, because like it's table service. The signal isn't great in the area, so it just loading screen for a bit. If they improve, that'd be alright.
You have to ask for the annual pass discount code as well for anyone that's got a pass. You have to ask for it because otherwise you don't get it.
Yeah.
So just thought I'd mention that we are at Woodcutters by Rita and 13. Chris doesn't look so sure about that, but we definitely are.
I have want some salt.
Salt? Hold on.
That salt's coming your way.
So, as we were, let's get that out. Jimmy's burger, chips, looks all good. So one of the temporary rides here at Alton Towers in 2021 is the roller disco, which is a waltzer. So we've just realised that we might have forgotten to do a review about Oblivion when we went on it, so we're going to do a 10-second review for 10 seconds of adrenaline. In all seriousnness, it is always great to get on Oblivion. It is such a rush on that drop.
It is. It's been so long since we've done it, you forget how much airtime you get on the drop itself. It is a one-trick pony, but it's a very good trick pony.
Still one of the best dive coasters, I think.
Yeah, agreed. It is. Just the weightlessness as you come down, it is really good. I enjoy it.
Definitely, and as we've touched on earlier, we've not been on the Smiler. I doubt we're going to get on it today, are we?
No, it's unlikely. It's unlikely that we'll get on it today, unfortunately. But we'll get on 13 and Rita, give them a go, and then head across to the Beast.
Definitely.
Galactica.
Definitely. Well, we should be on the Beast today. We would have been at King's Island, so
we should have been. Night ride.
Yeah, night ride, the infamous night ride. But yeah, that's where we're at the minute. We've not had much luck with downtime on the ride, so even with £65 Fastpass, we've done
one ride
and it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So there we go. At least we've had dinner though.
Yeah, we've had dinner.
Jimmy's been nice and sociable here on the Sky Ride. Man of many words there. So how's it going, Mark? We managed to get on 13.
Yeah. Ride was brilliant on 13. That's off.
Yeah, very good.
Very good.
Good crew on there, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Packs a bit of a punch when you've not been on it for a while, that drop, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You get a bit of airtime as well going on the back end of it. Still maintain it's one of the best night rides at Towers.
Definitely. Just a shame we're not here in the evening, but yeah, it was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh dear me, shaky camera work for laughing. And then we went on Rita, Alton Towers. You alright there? You alright there?
You alright, mate?
You alright? You're doing tree He's doing tree surveys, leave him to it.
Yeah, look at trees up there.
And then we went on intermittent. Yeah, at least you're on a seat this time.
I know, yeah, I've got a seat today. He hasn't though.
Please remain seated and not on the floor. Anyway, how was Rita?
Rita was good, you know. It really was good. I've done it for such a long time.
Especially in the dark.
Yeah, man. I must have had my sunglasses on or something.
What, in this weather? You alright there? Oh dear me.
weekend there, man, you know what I mean? Get a Scarefest going.
Bit of Scarefest.
Yeah, man.
Don't have Scarefest in June, Mark. Don't have Scarefest in June. Anyway, right. Deep breath. Deep breath. Any last thoughts on Rita?
No, it was good though.
It's good though.
It was good. Long time since I've done it, so it was good.
Definitely, right. I guess we'll just leave it at that, eh? We're not very composed today, are we? So another one of the retro squad rides here at Alton Towers is called Funk and Fly, which is a paratrooper flat ride, which is where Ripsaw used to be. I'm sure if we ask Mark later on, he'll tell us it'll look good in the dark with its light package. So we're now in the Nemesis exit queue with Fastpass, which is, believe it or not, at the exit. Yeah. Because it's in the exit queue. So it's good at night, Nemesis, but looking forward to doing it in the rain.
Yeah, it should be alright. We'll be on the back row. It's not often you get a back row on Nemesis. So I'm looking forward to it. It's been what, 8 months in it, so looking forward to getting back on it.
I'm loving it. I'm nice and dry.
Nice and dry. Good for you, good for you. It's good in the dark here, but
it's brilliant in the dark.
But unfortunately today it's June Fest and not Scarefest, even though that's what we've decided to name it, June Fest, after Mark's discussions about the dark. June Fest 2021. We missed Mardi Gras, so we come for June Fest.
We've decided we're having our own festival after that.
Yeah, we're having a. Is it very good in the dark? Yes, but we can't go on it in the dark. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. I mean, if Alton Towers don't trademark that, I'm having some rights to it, I tell you.
What's that, June Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah, come and ride the rides in daylight, but you can say how good they are in the dark.
Yeah, exactly. Get your sunglasses on, you'll be alright.
Are you composed now?
Not really.
Not really? No. That's alright, we'll ask you a question. Do you like this in the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Think it looks good in the dark?
It'll be dark in about 10 minutes,
yeah.
According to Mark.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I have been on this for... When did we last go on this?
November 2020.
Probably filmed a vlog, yeah.
November 2020? Not that long ago then.
Oh, it's just a mess today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
November 2019, wasn't it?
But yeah, that was in the dark.
That was in the dark, yeah. Take your sunglasses off.
I can't compose, I'm gone. I'm finished.
Finished.
Done. I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
So we've just had our ride on Nemesis, and it was, firstly, it's great to mention that John Wardley was in the area, absolute legend of Alton Towers. Of course, lots of Alton Towers fans will remember him for his great work with Nemesis and other rides like that. But it was interesting to see him with a lot of what looked to be Merlin or Alton Towers delegates. Are they planning for a Nemesis retheme or maybe something else? Who knows? But it seemed to be very official, so as much as it would have been nice to all go and get a selfie with him, we didn't do that. Gemma was lucky enough to get a selfie because once we'd been on Nemesis, he was kind of free, wasn't he, Gemma, and doing his own thing. So Gemma got a picture, but we didn't get a group selfie. But it was good to see him, very good to see him, and he got a front row ride on it as well. So I hope he enjoyed it as much as we did, because getting on to the point of Nemesis, it was an excellent ride on it. Haven't done it in 8 months now, 9 months maybe. I can't remember if we did it in October. Mark will remember or not. I don't think we did, because I think it was closed. So we didn't do it. And that was one of the reasons why we ended up leaving early, to be honest, on that particular day. So yeah, it was great to get back on it, and because it was raining earlier on, that seemed to make it even better as well. So great to get back on Nemesis, great to see John Wardley.
Superb. Back row. Right hand seat outside, brilliant. You really do forget how good it is. It's incredible, it's so intense and just so much fun as well, especially with the moist relays. It'll always be a legend.
Still probably first or second best here, I'd say. Probably first best when it's running like it is today.
When it's running like it is today, it really is incredible. It's just such a good ride.
next up is going to be the Wicker Man. Normally we do this first ride at Alton Towers, but today it's going to be second to last ride that we're doing. Really, really, really looking forward to getting on this again. So we've taken our one ride of the day on Wicker Man. Don't worry, it's not as zoomed in as you might think. It's on the lowest zoom setting.
I was worried then.
Yeah, well, in case it was getting a bit close.
Yeah, like,
bouncing away as if I'm a scare actor.
Yeah, I don't want to subject everyone to my face like so close.
Noisy ride, Wicker Man.
It is. Very good ride though.
In a day and night.
Day and night.
Yeah.
Day and night. But you know what? I think it's the best it's run for a long, long time. Obviously, I was on the back row. Absolutely superb. It's flying around that track today.
Superb airtime, yes or no?
Plenty of superb airtime as well. It was just running really, really well. I literally was like, this is why I was raving about it in like 18 and 19 because it was running so well and back to its best, I think.
Very, very nice to get on it again, it has to be said.
Agreed, agreed. Especially with the full trains that they've got going around on it now as well. I think it makes a massive difference to a wood coaster.
Agreed. Getting mildly moist off the spray here. So what did you think of the operations? Because we've commented on a few things about ops. What did you think of the ops on Wicker Man today?
Superb. One on the track pulling into the brake run. Second one's already on the lift hill going up. Fantastic operations, really. They've been chucking them out. I think one of the things, obviously, the pre-show's not on at the moment, so everyone can just filter through. And it just works a lot better, I think, and there's no stacking.
Does the pre-show need to come back, in your opinion? Or are we done with that now?
I think we're done with it now, to be honest with you. I think just leave it open. If everyone knows what the Wicker Man pre-show is now, just leave it open and then just filter everyone through.
A bit noisy here.
It is a bit noisy and a bit moisture.
So the Smiler's back open, so I guess we're going to go and do it.
Yes.
I'll do my Wicker Man review and everything, other reviews I've not done at the end, and I'm sure you'll remind me that if I don't do them.
Yeah, well.
Excellent. Right, let's go and smile our way. So we're coming to the end of our day here at Alton Towers in June Fest, as named by Mark.
June Fest.
Everything's been good in the daylight, but
it's also good in the dark.
Also good in the dark as well, but unfortunately it's all been daylight today. So anyway, on a serious matter, I apologise if this vlog has been a little bit disjointed. The plan was to very much keep it between short reviews, lots of gimbal footage, but then it absolutely tipped it down for a good 2 hours, so that ruled out the gimbal footage, to be honest. Which we got a little bit, but not enough, but I hope it's been enjoyable from a viewer's perspective to watch. So, like I say, I apologise if the vlog has been a little bit like all over the place, but we've made the best of it in the difficult weather circumstances, and obviously we've not done as many rides as we would have done even though we've had Fastpass, but overall, have you had a good day?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been good. Been good to get back here. Obviously get back on Nemesis, get back on Wicker Man. Fabulous rides, to be honest with you. You know, it's good to see it busy. It's good to see it, you know, it's got good queues, but to be honest with you, like I said on Wicker Man, the throughputs on it has been throwing them out, so it's not like the queue would have been, even the normal queue would have been moving, and you don't mind that. So overall, it's been a good day. Agreed.
Now, we're going to keep it balanced between negative and positive, and I just want to say that £65 for the Fastpass we paid, I don't think it's worth it. It's for 12 rides. We've got nowhere near that because obviously there's been obvious issues with the weather, shutting stuff, and just other little glitches and problems here, there, and other places. But it hasn't ruined the day. I just think that in terms of price, it's not entirely worth it for how much you pay. In the interest of fairness, like we did do a vlog about Pleasure Beach's Fastpass recently, which is £45 for the unlimited VIP.
With discount, it's 50 is standard, isn't it?
50 is standard, sorry, 45 with discount. And I think when you think that's unlimited, and the one we've had today is for one ride each on select rides for 65 quid, without it, I dread to think how many rides we would have done today.
Well, Oblivion, The majority of rides have been above an hour. Oblivion was
agreed.
above an hour. 13's been around an hour. So is Rita and that.
Yeah.
Nemesis probably a bit less. So on average, it's probably about an hour for a ride.
Yeah, agreed. So we probably wouldn't have got on. Well, we wouldn't have got anywhere near going on everything. No chance. But so yeah, it is worth it in that sense that you do get away from the queuing. But I just think it's expensive for what it is. But I wouldn't sort of go, don't buy it, because I think if you're only going to come here once and you've already, you're going to make a big thing of it, you're saving up, you've paid for entrance, or you've got a pass, you can only visit once, don't want to queue, get it,
yeah,
100% get it. But if it's not essential and you come here a lot, then I wouldn't get it myself. But this is probably my only visit of the year, so I needed to make sure I at least got on all the SW coasters, which I think we've managed to do.
Apart from Galactica.
Yeah, that one was the one we left, but you've probably seen, if you've watched vlogs from here before, I don't think anyone's too bothered about missing out on that.
No. The other trouble is, especially with Fastrack, it puts you in halfway down the main queue.
Yeah, so yeah, that's fair enough. So, other positives, other than things being good in the dark, because obviously we've not done anything in the dark.
No, it's just good to get back and sample the atmosphere, because obviously the more people are in now, it's getting a bit more of an atmosphere, a bit more
agreed.
people going around. You can see the enjoyment in people's faces.
Yeah.
You know, it's just been, as I said, it's just been one of those atmospheres. It's just been like a chill day as well.
Night and day better than the atmosphere when we came to Scarefest.
Yeah.
Night and day better, because I think the park's busier, there's more people on the rides, and it just generates a better atmosphere. There has been a better atmosphere today than there was at Scarefest last year.
Yeah.
One thing I would say is that even though I personally won't be visiting for it this time because I won't have a chance, if you do get a chance to visit Alton Towers for Oktoberfest, I would totally recommend it based on last year. Oktoberfest last year was amazing, so if you do get a chance to visit for it, especially on a quiet September Friday, jump on it, because it'll be well worth it. Woodcutters I thought was decent. It was a little bit of a faff with the app, getting the food and getting it ordered, and having a couple of issues with the drinks because they had to be changed twice. But the staff were great, understanding, and they worked very hard, and they were very efficient. The food came really quickly, and I think the staff sort of were really good in terms of, we had a couple of problems with the app, a couple of problems with the drinks, but they just sorted it straight away.
Fixed it straight away, didn't they?
And like, the good thing about the app with Woodcutters as well is you can customise your food. So if you're fussy like me and you don't like salad and sauce and stuff like that in your burgers, you can take them off, and it is good. It is a good little system. And like I say, if you want annual pass discount, ask the staff again. That was what they were good at. As soon as I asked, they were like, yep, sure, this is a discount. Of course, I'm not going to put it, going to say what it is in the video, because every non-pass holder might end up using it, and I think Towers wouldn't be very happy with me for that. But yeah, if you have got a pass, ask them and they'll give you the discount. And again, they were great on that front. And the food was good.
Yeah, it was.
I had a cheeseburger, I had chips, and I ate it all. It was really, really good. Woodcutters I definitely recommend as somewhere to go. In terms of rides, I've not spoken about them that much because I've been the one asking the questions. So I'll go through in probably favourite order really. Nemesis, absolute beast. We should have been on the beast in Kings Island today, but we've been on a better beast, which is Nemesis. Amazing. So good when it's been raining, so good anyway. Great, great, great ride. I hope it's here for many, many more years, but when you see John Wardley around it and lots of other people with him, you just start questioning, is it being rethemed? Is there plans for that area? SW9 can't be that many years away, probably 4 or 5 years at most away, maybe less than that. So is it a potential site? Who knows? It might just be a coincidence that they were here, because of course John Wardley is a big part of what Nemesis is.
It's a massive part of what Alton Towers is.
Yeah,
really.
Exactly. So that it could just be us being enthusiastic and speculative.
It might be his birthday today for all we know.
Exactly.
I want to ride on Nemesis on my birthday.
Yeah, exactly, in front row as well, so it could be that. Wicker Man, like Mark said, and I think I touched on it from behind the camera as well, excellent, absolutely incredible today. I was at the front row, and usually at the front row it feels a bit sluggish, but not today. What a ride that was.
Yeah.
Even 13 seemed better. Rita seemed alright. I think when you don't come here that often, as like years gone by, we have come here far too often and just taken it for granted, not enjoyed it as much, made stupid comments and videos about rides. We've probably not appreciated it as much as we could. when you come once a year, I think you enjoy this place a little bit more than you probably would do if you came 5 times a year, 6 times a year.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just come here like 10 times a year on an annual pass and you just get in and be like, why have I come here again? Yeah. But whereas today it was like, right, I'm here, let's get on everything. So, yeah. Anything else? No, I don't want to talk about some of the other rides. I mean, Smiler, do you want to talk about it? Or?
No, I mean, my mum said, like, if you've got nothing nice to say,
nothing.
Don't say anything at all.
Yeah, I think with Smiler, I prefer not to speak. I know that Smiler's got a massive fan base and fair play to those who love it. For me, it's not for me, and I think I've upset people with my comments about it in the past. I'm not going to do that today. I just think it's better if I say nothing, to be honest. Looks good in the dark.
It's got a good lighting package on it.
It's got an excellent... Oh, and one thing as well, what do you think about the flat rides, the retro squad?
You know what, I think they're a great addition. Oh, I've not been on them myself, but they're a great addition because they're taking away cues from...
Yeah, agreed.
From this, because obviously the Smiler went down earlier on, and normally they'd like pile into oblivion and then on the other coasters, but because there's obviously the retro rides there as well, they're just taking them out.
Yeah.
And taking a few people away so that the ride queues are not too much to bear.
Agreed. That's all from me. Don't know if you got anything else to say.
No, that's it. It's all good.
Excellent. So just want to say before we finish, big thanks to all the staff at Alton Towers. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. You're working as hard as you'll probably ever have to work here because of all the COVID protocols, the extra things you've got to do, as well as running rides. I fully appreciate how difficult it is to run rides here when it's busy anyway. So all the staff, your efforts are appreciated, whether it's retail, rides, catering, wherever you work, your efforts are appreciated. Thank you for what you do. Yeah. You are appreciated, even if people don't always write that online. I just want anyone that works at Alton Towers to know your efforts are appreciated by all of us that have been here today, because you're working in a very difficult environment, situation at the minute, and you're doing a great job. So that's all from me. Jimmy holding the camera. Many thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next Pleasure Beach Experience video.